Today, we're in Sonoma Valley, Alexander Valley, I should say, and we're drinking on Cabernet Sauvignon. Let's get it. Hey, what up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Wine Wednesday. Happy Wine Wednesday. I am your host, J. Tom Gunter, owner of Grapes and Sam Publishing. Hey, what up, y'all? Welcome to another Wine Wednesday. I'm so happy to be here with you guys. I've been waiting. I've been a little thirsty, so I can't wait to get into this wine with you guys. If you have not been on wine, not checked out my channel before, I'm J. Tom Gunter, your host, and I'm a wine enthusiast, somm, wine director. Been in the industry for close to 20 years, written books about it, just love wine. And so I'll be giving you some tasting notes on this wine that we have in front of you. But before we do, I want to let you guys know that Calabash Restaurant in Oakland, we are doing our happy hour tomorrow on Thursday. Please come through. We're going to have some really cool, we're going to have some really good wine, of course. Everything is 15% off by the glass or by the bottle. Come and enjoy great cuisine from the kitchen. Enjoy great conversation from yours truly, of course, and the rest of the staff and the people that are in there. We're always having a good time in Calabash. It's right by the lake. Come and join us. Secondly, my weekly vlog that I did the whole first season of, that's available on YouTube. If you go to the link in my bio, it's called Wine and Words of Encouragement. Got featured on the platform The Currency of Culture, also on YouTube. Basically what they do in The Currency of Culture is if they see anything that they think is moving the needle forward for the culture, or is kind of being established in this new renaissance that we have with artists and creatives, it features it. And so there's like little small episodes that will be dropped on the Currency of Culture YouTube channel, and then hopefully down the road they'll be setting up something a little bit more off of just YouTube, like a page basically dedicated to the Currency of Culture. So go check that out if you get a chance. I think it was pretty good. It was focused. It was featuring my first episode ever of Wine and Words of Encouragement. So go check that out if you get a chance, guys. I'm really kind of proud that it was able to be featured there. So anyway, with that being said, let's get into the wine. Today, we're in Sonoma, Alexander Valley, and we're talking about the Reserve Notes Cabernet Sauvignon. This is 2019, about 5 years old. If you guys can see that label, hopefully you can see it. All right, let's get right into this. I feel like a little cab. It's been, the weather hasn't been as sunny as it was last week. It's kind of been a little rainy and a little bit colder, which is cool. I mean, we're getting into the colder season, so it's about time that it started showing up. But you know, with that coming on, I want bigger, bolder wine. So let's get into this. On the nose, things that jump out at me immediately: black cherry, kind of like really dark black cherry going on here. There is also like a little bit of a cinnamon spice here too. I'm getting black currant here. Kind of like a little bit of a sweet tobacco here too. I'm also getting like a little bit of like a nice little kind of around 55% cacao, like chocolate note here. Definitely they're very expressive actually. It's pretty prominent on the nose. Like mocha. A secondary of cedar box, cedar plank. There's also like a secondary of like a little bit of a greenness here too. So let's go ahead and taste and see if everything's translating to the palate. This is good. Great mouthfeel here. Very, very nice mouthfeel here. Kind of velvety and also balanced at the same time. This is a medium plus bottle of wine, in my opinion. Medium plus to almost full. But it doesn't feel that. It feels a little bit light on its feet. Especially as on the finish is not so cloying. Very well balanced here. Let's go ahead and taste it and give you a little bit more structure. All right, so acid is medium minus. Tannin is medium. Medium, very approachable, round tannins, easily accessible to the fruit here. Again, this is a medium plus bodied wine in my opinion. The finish is very long, pretty pretty focused here, in my opinion, as far as the fruit and the way and the structure and everything that's on the palate. Black cherry up front, definitely the first thing that hits your palate. As it progresses down the palate, you get more into like a little bit of a, I'm getting black currant in the second or third quarter. Also, I'm getting a little bit on the, I'm getting a little bit of cassis going on here too. In the mid palate, I'm getting a little bit of the spice, like a little bit of that cinnamon. I'm sorry, I'm saying a little bit a lot. I'm sorry about that. I'm getting some cinnamon spice there in the mid palate to the finish. There's also that chocolate note that peaks its head around the third quarter to the finish. And then a little bit, again, sorry. And I'm also getting some coffee grounds on the finish too, but it's not bitter, as bitter as you would think. It's a little bit because of the fruit from the beginning to the end. Still there, it's still lingering. It kind of just adds another layer to that fruit. It doesn't, the bitter is not really, if you guys understand, it's not really as pronounced as I normally would get with coffee grounds on the finish. It's balanced out very well with the fruit. I like this wine quite a bit. I like the balance here. It's not over alcohol. It kind of reminds me of old school Cabernet from Napa and Sonoma. There's like a little bit of like a green leafiness that I'm catching too in the mid palate right there, and there also there's that definite tobacco note too in the third quarter to the finish. What this reminds me of, this kind of wine, is something, because it's very well balanced. It reminds me of you just got your hair cut as a guy. I'm talking about it from a guy perspective. You just got your hair cut. You just got shaved and everything's perfect. You just took a shower. You do a power suit, and you're going to a mixer or whatever, and you're in your mid 30s to early 40s. You know who you are now. You've been through some heartbreaks. You've been through a lot of stuff in life, and you've overcome it, and now you're really comfortable in your skin, and you don't feel like you have to be overly anything to get anybody on your team or to get anybody to like you. You know who you are, and you like who you are, and you're killing it right now on this night. This night you're the man right now. That's what this wine is. To me, it knows what it is. It doesn't have to put on extra alcohol or anything extra here to make its presence known. It's just a really good bottle of wine, and it stands on its merits, in my opinion. I like this wine quite a bit. If I'm scoring it, stay tuned. Wine Wednesday will be right back. Check out my online store, fruitandglassgear.etsy.com, where all the gear is wine inspired. I would think you'll love it. It's comfortable, and just check it out. Cheers, guys. Now back to the show. I'm gonna go 90 plus on it, and my question of the day is, I have a good question. I don't know if I know I've never asked this. I want to go down to Central America. I want to talk about Chile and Argentina. Argentina is known for their Malbecs, and Chile is known for a lot of different varietals, Carmenere, Cab, and all that stuff. But one of the more planted varietals, of course, is Cabernet Sauvignon, and they are distinct. When you taste them, these wines are distinct. If we're doing a versus, which one are you going for? Argentinian Malbec or a Cab high? And I'm talking about, these are high level ones. I'm not talking about like the kind of the lower value plays. I'm talking about if you've had higher level for both camps, which way are you going? Malbec from Argentina, Cabernet from Chile. With that being said, guys, thank you for tapping in today. I appreciate everything, like the support you guys have given me, and until next time, cheers.